EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico in the booth with Greg Olsen and Blake Grupe on the field to get this started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Vikes, 60 Vikes. Cougar 19. Ready.
One of the key factors for having success in the run game, Mike, is winning at point of attack. And what that means is every play, the linemen and all the blockers, they understand where the back is going to start and then where the back could end up. And having a good understanding of that and how it pertains to the defense is how you gain your advantage to have big plays like this.
He'll look to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll throw here on foot. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On the return, it's Turner. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Ready. Come on. Hey. Hawk 70.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 37-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses it. We want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's catch 3 just on this drop, and it gets his team a first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
First and goal.
Ready, go.
Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown.
Touchdown, Lions.
Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Lions 7, Vikings nothing.
After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. And he's got it at the 1. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Come on. Set. 70,
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Pat the 60. 70, Timberwolf.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
It's now
3rd and long.
19.
That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy of where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
42-yard line.
They bring the tight end in motion. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
19, 18.
Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. This defense all over this one, making him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's complete to the rookie's 2nd-round pick. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Detroit.
Cowboy 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. They begin with a 3rd down and 3.
Let's go.
Back to throw. That one on target. So Williams, he's got it.
It's just been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Lions. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over here up near the 40.
So in this last possession, Mike, they take the ball away, and they do it from playing cover 3 defense. So what that means is there's 3 deep players. There's 2 corners and a safety. They divide the field into thirds, and everybody else underneath is just looking at the quarterback. Straight zone coverage, played perfectly, leads to a big takeaway. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. Viking 18.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
brings up second and a yard at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and a yard.
Come on.
To Slav, a man in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. His throw, left side, for Slav. He's got it. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. Still going. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
A run on first and goal. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Vikings. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This is Turner. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Flush to his right. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. Nice play there by the defender, able to get his hand up on that ball and break up the pass. And frankly, if he's able to come down with that catch, he'd be playing offense.
65, 70, 70.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. It is a huge play for Detroit. 33 yards. The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Ready? Here we go. Here we go.
To Slav, a man in motion. They'll look to throw again. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Ready? Viking, 18. Let go.
Catch is made. That is Williams. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on, come on. Set.
He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Go. Nice.
Here comes the screen to Brooks. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 49-yard line.
Ready? 70 Lions. Ready, ready?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll try to hit him with a screen.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 33.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one caught at the 4.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Hey, hey. Go ahead, go, 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 go.
Brooks. He's in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The kick is good.
Of this first half as the kick's away. This is Turner. And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this first half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He'll start at the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Smash! Let's go! Let's go!
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Detroit.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Gibbs, the ball carrier. He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. There's that man again, another catch. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's over the middle, caught by Tesla. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Detroit. So that's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker rooms and take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
Okay, break. Come on. Set. Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. You see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. And you can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to it.
A gain of 17 yards. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
19 target.
Another try with Brooks. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Malcolm. Go.
Again, it is Brooks. And this play going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage.
35-yard line.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Third and a long way to go.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down.
Ready? Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Warrior 70.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 41, here's second and 9.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
Now this time they'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. A tough spot here. Third and long.
Cougar 19. Ready?
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That'll be incomplete. So they go for the trickery, but it does not work out.
Yeah, shit don't ever work. And get a real trick play.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Panther 11. You're not.
Tight end on the move left. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Get your money out. Put money down. On all of us.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Bronco 80. Undercrunch. Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Got it, take it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man left side. It's caught. Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 81 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichert now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This is Turner. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Come on.
Williams in motion. Now, faking the give. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready? Bronco 80. Go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 1.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
On the zone read, it's a give to Brooks. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Viking 18. Cut it. Cut it. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready? 70 Timberwolf. Check. Say, hurt. Ready?
They'll go once more with Brooks. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 17.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
24-yard line.
Back to throw. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It's now 3rd and 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth
Here we
down.
go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 50, trap 50.
He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Cougar 19.
Williams in motion. Big throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That's good for the Lions. First down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Lions.
They'll run with Gibbs. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Williams in motion.
Ready?
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Detroit.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Williams in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Throws it to Small. Touchdown, Detroit. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Groupie able to add the extra point, and the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This taken just shy of the goal line. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the jump.
This is 1st and 10.
Tag. 70 Timberwolf. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. And on 2nd and long.
Big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll let one go down the middle. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 90 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Vikes. 60 Vikes.
They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
They hand it to Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
2nd and 11.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And this a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
A loss of a yard on
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Check. Cowboy 80.
That's going to be caught. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.